Hey guys, this is Bob3776 here, and I don't really know if I'm gonna be posting this video, but this is just gonna be like, it's just gonna be a talk video of what's gonna happen because, I mean, honestly, I just wanted to say something about suicide. I wanted to approach that fact that there are people out there, and honestly, they think there's not hope, but there is, because there are people who care about them, and really, I just wanted to say that never give up, people, because there's always going to be someone who cares for you. There's always going to be someone who will die for you. And they don't want you to die. And you've got to think, you've got to realize that there are people who care about you and who couldn't live their life without you. And it when someone commits suicide, obviously I don't know how it feels to have someone in my life kill themselves, but I know people who have and who do deal with depression and suicidal thoughts, and really it's really it's sad because there are people out there who who daily go up to people and they constantly criticize them. They make fun of them, and they don't know what they deal with at all, ever. They don't know what they're dealing with. They don't know what they're going through, and yet they're just total d-bags to them. And I find people like that most usually though they usually though it's because they've either had a bad day or something wrong happened that day. So sometimes you can't blame them, because sometimes something bad is going on and there's really nothing they can do about that. So I just want you guys to consider that whenever someone bullies you, whenever someone is mean to you, I just want you to look at them and ask yourself what happened to them today that made them act this way. And yes, that does not excuse the way they probably act. That does not excuse the how they've hurt you. But you always have to consider and take into account what they went through that day. Maybe their dad is bullying them. Maybe their family beats them. Maybe they had a rough day and they're taking it out on you. And yes, that doesn't excuse it. But you just with people like that, you just have to be forgiving. You have to understand that whatever they're going through is most likely a hell. And maybe you guys haven't gone or dealt with suicidal thoughts yet, but people who have, it is very hard. It is beyond comprehension hard. And every day that you're dealing with, it weighs you down. Sometimes if you talk to people about it, it weighs the people you talk. And I'm not saying don't talk to people, because it helps to get it out. You never ever bottle your emotions up, ever. Never do that. Always talk to people. Always get those emotions out. Never bottle it up for too long. Never do anything like that. Okay? Because the more you bottle it up, the more hell it will be. And I can 100%, I can give you my word. I'll swear on my life if I need to, that the more you bottle those emotions up, the bigger of hell you're gonna be in. Because it sucks. It really sucks to deal with suicidal thoughts. And I want people legit. If you are dealing with suicidal thoughts or anything like that, talk to someone. Talk to your friend. Talk to your mom. Do whatever you have to do, but do not take what you think is the easy way out, because maybe it is the easy way out for you, but for everyone else who is around you, that puts them through hell. That is a hell. Because then they go to bed saying to themselves that they should have done something. It was their fault. They say that, and they go to bed every night thinking that, when in reality, maybe there was nothing they could have done. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't. But the people who are still on this earth after you have committed suicide, it sucks. It destroys you. It tears you apart. It absolutely demolishes you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Because you can't get them back, but every day you go to bed and you say, I should have done something. I should have been there for them, but I wasn't. I failed them. And you're probably going to go to bed if someone in your life has committed suicide and they are now dead. I am so sorry. That sucks. That really truly is probably hell. It probably, but just know that if they have never ever even, don't even consider taking the same thing, doing the same thing they did, because you matter. You matter to me. You matter to a lot of people, and if I don't even know who you are, but if you need to talk to me, then I'll be there. I don't care who you are. I don't care if I've never met you. I don't care if I've never talked to you. But if you need my help, or if you're dealing with these thoughts, I will be there, because I don't think anyone at all deserves to deal with these thoughts, because it sucks. I have dealt with them myself, and maybe I don't even know if I'm gonna upload this video, but it truly sucks. But there are people who care, so never ever think you're alone in this world, because there are people who deal with the same thing. There are people who are constantly hurting too. They're hurting like you, and they know what you're feeling, and I guarantee you, if they know what you're feeling, then they will help you. They will stop everything they will stop everything. They will and if they don't, well then don't be their friend. Because if they're not going to give you their time when you are dealing with suicidal thoughts and when you are on the verge of suicide, they are not worth your time. You shouldn't talk to them. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they're doing. Just don't talk to them, because they're not worth your time. Because if you are dealing with something like that, I it it's just and if I know 100 people. I can name 100 people right now who I guarantee you would drop whatever they're doing in it to help you. I guarantee you 100%. I don't care. I don't care if you don't believe me either, because I know for a fact. I know for a fact that every single one of my friends would drop everything they are doing and talk to you and try to help you and do whatever they had to do just to make sure you're happy and to make sure you're safe. And my best friend, the one that I record with, he has helped me through everything, and I thank him. I thank him on a daily basis. Every time I talk to him, every time I call him, I'm thanking him, because it truly, I guarantee you, I can name 100 people who deserve for me to get on my hands and knees and just thank them over and over and over again, because they helped me, and they stuck by my side through everything that happened. And it truly, but what I love is that they never once gave up on me. They never said you're not worth my time. And that is those are good people. Those are the friends you want. And there are people out there, so don't ever say or don't ever think you're alone, because you're not. There are people who are out there who care about you, even if they haven't met you. They care about you, and they will do anything they need to help you, because that's people today. They really truly do care. No, I don't care what you say, because they really truly do care. And like I don't think there are any people in this world who wouldn't. Okay, let me phrase that. There are some people. There are some people who just don't care, and I don't know how, or why they don't care, but people like that, it's just, they're disgusting. But most people aren't like that. Most people these days, they are depressed. They go through that rough time. They deal with that baloney. And I'm sorry. I'm not calling suicidal thoughts baloney, but it's rough. It truly is just completely and utterly unbearable to go through. And honestly, if you want someone to talk to, I'm always gonna be here. I don't care if I don't know you. I don't care if I've never met you. I will be here. Like, if you need my help, hit me up, dude. Like, I'll give you. We can talk in Discord. I will make you. I'll DM me on Instagram. DM me. Okay, not Instagram. I don't have Instagram. DM me on Discord. DM or freaking comment down below. You want to talk on YouTube? Or comment down below. I'll give you a link to my Discord. I'll add you on Discord, and we can just talk. I don't care how long it takes. I'll be there for you if you need me to, because I care, and I know people who also care, and I'm pretty sure. I wonder who's at the top of the leaderboard. Coast, it's me. I have problems. Uh, so many people care for you. So many people out there, like. I know I'm probably repeating myself a lot, but I'm just saying this from my heart. This is just I didn't prepare this at all. I'm just saying what comes to mind, what instantly just comes to mind. I don't know what I was recently dealing with someone, and I just thought that, I'm gonna talk about this. I obviously I didn't write something. Usually I rant a lot, and people put up with it because they're my friends. And like, if you just wanna like rant to me and stuff like that, I'll be here. I'll always be here. Like, if you very serious thing. So if you ever know someone, and there are disgusting people who pretend like they are suicidal for attention, and they people like that disgust me. They're disgusting, honestly. They are someone who I would love to punch in the face. I don't care who you are. People who are like that are disgusting, honestly. And like, if there's anything at all that I could do for you guys, those of you who, and I know many people aren't gonna see this video, but maybe people will. But if there's anything at all that I can do for you, literally anything, I'll do it for you. I'll drop everything. I don't care what I'm doing. I will legit just drop everything, because if you're struggling, I know how it feels. I know how painful it can be, and I want to help you through this rough time if you want me to. If you need someone to talk to, literally, I'm here. And there's a lot to say, and I know I haven't covered it all. I'll never be able to cover it all, ever. But there's a lot. There's a lot into suicidal thoughts, and usually, frick, what the heck? And I could talk about this for hours. I would probably repeat myself a lot, but I could honestly just talk about this for hours and not stop for a second, because I have dealt with suicide. I have dealt with suicidal thoughts and all of that. And I might cut some of this out. I might cut a lot of this out. But the important thing is, you're never alone. My gosh, I got absolutely mauled. You're never alone. You're not alone in this fight. You're not alone in what you're doing. And I might like, people there, like, honestly, people out there who are struggling with this, I'm gonna say this again and again. I'm so sorry. And if there is someone who has ever told you to screw off, or when you told them about that, and you asked them for your help, and they said screw off, or someone who's betrayed, they need to shut their freaking mouths, because they have no right to say that. They have no right in the world. I doubt they've ever dealt with suicide. But for all those people who've been bullied, I beg you, to show a kindred spirit to those who did bully you, because I guarantee you they went through a very rough time. I guarantee you, because I bet their dad's drunk. I bet something. But those people who are really bullies, they're trash. They're disgusting. And I don't know what to say about them. And if they really are like that, I would just ask you to just try and forgive them. Try and I know it would be so hard to forgive someone like that. But just I ask you, I beg you, show a kindred spirit and just forgive them. Because I don't know what they're going through, but I guarantee they're going through something. And yes, they're taking it out on you, and that's not good by any means. And I'm gonna say that a lot of times, but they do that because they can't deal with it themselves, and they don't know how to deal with their emotions. So they take it out on you because they think that's gonna help. So no one knows what they're dealing with, and so that they don't have to deal with it themselves. And just please, I beg of you, I absolutely beg of you, if they are like that, just have a kind heart. Honestly, just please have a kind heart. Show forgiveness, show love to them. And I bet they will show the same thing back, because if you show kindness, so much kindness, never if a bully insults you, turn the other cheek. Let them insult you again. Don't fight back, because that's just gonna make things worse. Yeah, just don't be smart. Just turn the other cheek. If a bully hits you, don't fight back. Don't fight back, because then he enjoys it. But if you just sit there being absolutely defenseless, then you win. You win in the end. You win. If you turn the other cheek and you don't do anything about it, you win. They lose. No matter what, you win, they lose. And look at my kill count, 95. Okay, no one's even close to beating me. That's bad. I honestly, I beg of you, turn the other cheek and forgive them. Because it's just, people, just please, the thing they probably go through on a daily basis is probably hell on earth. And I just nuked the world. This is gonna be awesome. Where's the nuke? Okay, alright. Oh my gosh! But please, I honestly, they don't deserve. You don't deserve to go through this, people. No one deserves to go. I wish if I could do something and make every single person on this earth happy, I would do it. I don't care what I had to do, what I have to do. I would do it, because I have been through depression. I have been through that crap, and it sucks. It's not fun, and I have said this 1,000 times, and I'm gonna keep saying it again and again and again. It sucks, and if someone who's watching this doesn't have depression, and someone comes to you who does, if you say, don't ever, don't let it even cross your mind to say, go away, because that hurts like hell. That truly hurts like hell. Like, I will, if I need to, I will pay you. I will pay you somehow. I will make my own merch, and I will give you t-shirts to just not say go away, because it is so mean to say something like that. Just never, please, people, I beg of you, don't ever say go away. Don't ever say, don't say something like get therapy, or, because that just sounds rude and mean. Say something like, I think you should really go and see a therapist, because I think it could help you, because I don't know how to deal with this type of stuff. If you say something like that, don't say, get help, kid, what's wrong with you? Because that's just mean, people. That's just mean. And people who say that, that's just so heartless. that is just so heartless, people. And just please, people, those who are going through suicide, don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep your head up. Get your get your get your head above ground. Never give up. Keep going no matter what. Keep pushing, because there are people who care about you, and there are people who couldn't live without you. There are people who love you, and who your mother, imagine what your mother would go through if you committed suicide, because I know that it would be hell on earth. I know for a fact, dude. I know for a factoid that it would be hell on earth. And that no one, I would wish no one, not even my worst enemy, to deal with these suicidal thoughts. Because it truly is hell on earth. Because every day, and people with a photographic memory, I have a photographic memory, and honestly, if your photographic memory is like mine, where you can't forget anything, then I feel so bad for you. Honestly, I feel so bad for you, because it sucks. It truly sucks to go through stuff like that. And I'm gonna leave you with a good note. Just try do it for, if not for me, then do it for your loved ones. Do it for the people you love and care about. Do it for the people who love and care about you. Don't give up, people. Keep going, no matter what. No matter what happens, do not give up. Because what waits, or what lies in wait for the people who are left behind, is an even worse hell. Trust me. Because they lost their best friend, they lost their loved one, they lost their brother, they lost their sister, whoever you are. It is hell on earth. So don't give up, no matter what. Just keep pushing. Keep your head up, no matter what. This is Bob out. Bob out, guys. Like, have a good day. Have a great life. I'll comment down below if you've ever dealt with someone like this. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I don't know if you want me to do something more like this and talk about this stuff, because it is really, if I like to talk about this kind of. It's nice because, it's nice to get this out. Maybe next time I'll talk about cutting and stuff like that, and how it's really bad. It's a horrible addiction. Maybe I'll talk about it right now, because I kind of want to make this an hour-long video. But for those of you who cut, please never, ever cut. Ever. Please, I truly, I beg of you, never cut. Because cutting is an addiction that is one of the hardest addictions to stop. And maybe it's nothing compared to drugs, but the scars and it hurts people around you, just like when you do drugs. It really does. And people, just, if you are cutting, please stop. Don't keep cutting, because it is bad. It truly is bad. There's nothing. I cutted. I cut it. Okay. I cut when I stopped, but when I did, I couldn't stop, because it's an addiction and you want to. You can't. Once you start, it is so hard to stop. It's truly so hard to stop. And I would give up so much to never have gotten my first knife, or to never have gotten my butterfly knife, or whatever I used to cut. I would give up so much, because it sucks. It sucks because it is so hard to stop. It is just so hard to stop. Like, I don't know who goes through it, or what you guys, or anyone or anything who like goes or who cuts. But if you do, please stop cutting. Don't continue cutting, please. whoever you are, just if you're watching this video and you've cut, and you're thinking about it, don't, please don't, I beg of you, do not cut anymore. Just stop. Please stop. Please, honestly. Stop cutting. Don't even, if you're cutting, ask your parents, ask your sister, your brother, your friends to come in your house and take away all your knives, all your sharp objects, everything. Anything that's sharp that you can get your hand up, lock it up in a safe. Give it to your mom, give it to your dad, anyone, and just stop cutting, because it's a horrible addiction. It is a horrible addiction, and it always stays with you because of the scars. If you cut deep, if you do anything, I've had to see people with blood dripping down their hands, and and I'll never forget that. You wanna know why? Because I have a photographic memory and I can never forget anything, and it sucks. But I've had to deal with people cutting, and I'm not gonna name names because they trust me, and I would never do that to them. But I've had to see people cutting. I've had to I've had to stay up all night to stop people from coming, and I'd do it again and again and again and again. I don't care how late I have to stay up. I'd still do it. I don't care, because they're my friends and I would do anything for them. Anything at all. If I had to give up my life for my friends, I would do it without a second thought, because I love them and I care for them, and I would always put their life ahead of mine. I hope I worded that right. I mean that their life is more important than mine, if I didn't say that right. Because because I love them, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for them, because they're my friend, and literally, I would do anything for them. I would literally do anything in the world to make my friends happy. Those who are dealing with cutting, please ask someone. Call the suicidal hotline. I don't know the number. Look it up. I'm so sorry I don't know the number. But for those who are cutting, call the suicidal hotline. Call the helpline. Anything, and just ask them to come in your house or something and take away all your sharp objects. Every single knife that you could cut yourself with, everything. Ask them, beg them to take it away, or give them your parents' number and tell them to take it away. Because it's not worth scarring up your whole body cutting. It's just not worth it. Because those scars will always be with you. They'll always be a reminder. They're never gonna leave. They're always gonna be there. And it sucks to say that. It really does, because me myself, I have scars, and it sucks because they'll never go away, because they're scars and they're a lifelong thing. And that's what cutting gets you. It gets you scars and nothing more, nothing less. So for the people who think about cutting, don't. Please don't. It's not worth it, ever. Ever at all. It'll never be worth cutting, no matter what you think it does to you. It'll never be worth it. Like, honestly. If you're thinking about cutting, please don't. Do or cut. Even just please don't. Please. It is so bad for you. It is so bad. There's nothing worse when you're suicidal than cutting. There's nothing dumber you could do when you're depressed than cut. It's just so, and I'm not calling the people who do cut dumb. I am just saying that if you do cut when you're depressed, that is the dumbest possible thing you could do. That is literally the dumbest possible thing you could do. I am serious right now. Never, ever cut. Never. Because once you start, it is very hard to stop. And maybe I thought, oh, I'm not addicted, it's whatever. And then I tried to stop, and guess what? It was so hard to stop. So hard, you have no idea. you really have no idea how hard it is to stop if you haven't cut. And I said to myself, I'm not addicted. There's no such thing as being addicted to cutting. Well, now I realize that I was an idiot for saying that. I was an absolute buffoon. I was a freaking baboon. Boys and gals are saying that because I had no idea how hard it was. I had no idea how hard it was. And honestly, if you're dealing with this, I'm gonna leave you guys off. I think I'm gonna end the video here because it's very late. I'm obviously not tired anymore after talking about this. But if you guys are thinking about cutting, please don't. Call someone. Call your friend. Call your best friend. Call your mom. Talk to your dad. Go upstairs. Talk to your sister. Talk to your brother. And if you think you can't trust them, then call someone you can trust. Ask your mom if you can see a therapist. Ask your mom if you can call a suicide hotline if you don't have a phone. And if you're watching this video, and if you're dealing with suicidal thoughts and you want someone to talk to, then talk to me. Comment down below. I will give you my Discord. I will link my Discord. I'll add you on Discord and we can just talk. We can just talk for as long as you want, and I'll do whatever I can to help you, because I know what it feels like to go through this, and you cannot do it alone. If you keep these emotions right inside and you never talk about them, it will absolutely destroy you. So please guys, don't ever commit suicide. Bob out.